Last 2 days, I've been bombarded with a lot of hate because I revert to Islam. Without knowing the meaning of being a Muslim, that Muslims is not a race and it's not an ethnic group or whatsoever. The definition of Muslims in the dictionary is a follower of a religion of Islam, while Islam, on the other hand, is submitting to one God only, and that's Allah. I hope people know this before they yada yada yada. Just for me, I don't want to worship a fancy statue that made by a man. Okay? I go direct to my creator who creates me, who creates Adam and Eve, that who follows Islam as their religion.
Thank you, sister.
The principles and practice of Islam really humbles me. You know, when we pray and prostrate ourselves to the ground, praising Allah is really humbling. It makes your heart go fire. Like, I cannot mention or I cannot explain this very well, but the feeling of praising your own creator by bowing down, prostrate your forehead to the ground and asking for forgiveness and talking to him direct, it's so humbling.
Thank you.
And it humbles me when before we actually pray, we wash parts of our body that usually get dirt from and clothe ourselves in a decent way before facing our creator or facing Allah is blow my mind. It's like your prayer is invalid if you touch dirt. Like, you should be really pure and clean before facing your creator, and that really humbles me. That shocks me to my core. And how Muslims really respect their book, this ancient book, Quran, wherein it's okay for them to get killed by a gun rather than burning this book. Bro, I cannot find this in any religion, that they can actually die just to protect that ancient book. Imagine that. And they would actually give up everything, their cars, their home, just for the sake of Allah. And not just that, even our creator, Allah, knows women when they have their periods. They even tell the man to stay away from their wives in this time of the period, because Allah knows what our mentality or what we became when we have our period. We became irritated. To avoid fights, let your man go away from you. And never ever expect to ask sexual intercourse with your wife when she is on her period. And that is feminism, bro. And in Islam, there's no 50-50, bro. Men on Islam are the provider. They should provide everything for the family to the woman. You are queens in Islam. It's like your money is your money, and your husband's money is also my money. We are not even allowed to shake hands with men, and all we do is just like this, as a respect. This is like the feeling of being a queen. You know what I mean? So don't ever say that women in Islam is the oppressed.
No.
It's vice versa.
No.
It's the man who get all these haram things, which is whenever you see a woman, look down, lower your gaze, don't look at them. And that, my friend, is and divorce. You're allowed to divorce your husband. Nobody controls you. Nobody put you in the box. Do you think wearing hijab is putting women on a box? No. A lot of women who are covered with hijab are the most free in this community. They can work, they can go with their friends, but there is precautions, because women has or should be very high standard at what Allah mentions in the Quran. Even He tells that to any man to lower your gaze whenever there's a woman pass by, no matter what they wear, half naked, wearing hijab, lower your gaze.